Okay, so this is a video review of the Transformers Siege Warfare Cybertron Trilogy Autobots Sixgun and Cog. So these are the two weaponizers that we've gotten so far for from the Siege line. I bought both of them at my local Toy World. I don't have the box for Cog anymore, but I still do have the box for Sixgun. And let's look at that box. So here it is, standard Siege box. So Sixgun is WFC S22. That is a picture of Sixgun in his robot mode. Images of Cog's robot mode, his 6 component guns, his vehicle mode, and one of his weaponized modes. So I'll show off all the weaponized modes for these two figures. And here's the standard Siege artwork that we've known and loved. They both come with very clear looking instructions. So for Sixgun, it shows you how to transform him. Well, this is mainly how to take him apart. All 3 modes, as well as very clear instructions on how to transform him. Both of them are parts formers, as you guys would already know by now. So here's the one for Cog. Again, these 2 modes, the guns, and how to transform him. Yep, not too bad. So let's look at the both of them. I mean, they're not too bad. I'd say they're more a necessity if you have both Metroplex and Fortress Maximus, which I have neither, but what can you do? But yeah, this guy comes with this is paired with Ultra Metroplex, and this one is paired with Fortress Maximus. Okay, so let's go through each of them, each of their robot modes. Okay, starting with Sixgun. He has a pretty unique design, and I dig it. He is pretty lanky, but I don't know, it fits his design. So looking closely, he has a vaguely Soundwave-esque head sculpt, except for the eyes. He has these 2 guns at the back, which are basically the same mode as Sideswipe's shoulder cannon. He has these chest weaponry. Has these 2 guns as well. We'll go through the weapons later when we split him into pieces. Since they're weaponizers, I think it's a good idea to show the weapon names and everything. So yeah, here are the legs. That's probably the only battle damage paint I've seen in this figure. Well, there's still some here in the toes as well, but not as visible as there. So yeah, mostly clean. From the back, again, very clean. The only hollowness that this figure suffers is basically that, and the bottom of the feet. Otherwise, a pretty good looking figure. So going through, stand, okay. Cog, again, of the 2, I think this one is better, but the Cog is not bad as well. So let's go through Cog. This one is more Grimlock-esque, but yeah, nice design. I love the design of the feet from the side. Good enough silhouette. This guy suffers a lot of hollowness from the back, as well as this very empty back here. Bottom of the feet, it's like 2 two faces looking at you. And this guy doesn't have any battle damage to speak of, which is weird, just because it's really hard to fit him with the rest of the figures. Okay, so let's go through basic articulation. This guy has swivel head, goes all the way around. These ones just go back. Shoulders can go all the way around, and it's lightly ratcheted as well. It goes to the side. Oops, let's leave that off. Swivel at the top of the arm, 90 degrees at the elbow, no wrist. Swivel at the waist, it can go all the way around unhindered. Legs are unhindered as well, go all the way out, all the way front, all the way back. Knees are 90 degrees. Has very good toe pivot, as well as ankle pivot. It goes all the way, so you can do the whole Van Damme splits. Full Van Damme. Okay. Looking at this guy, again, head swivel, arms that go all the way around, all the way out. This allows for full arm motion, goes all the way around, swivel at the top of the arm. This goes more than 90 degrees, which is good. No waist to speak of. Legs go all the way to the side. It's actually just that. The knees go a little bit forward, but yeah, more than parallel the floor, not much back. Thigh swivel, knees that go all the way in, just because it's so hollow. And yeah, full ankle tilt. So 2 Van Dammes. Okay. Stand him up. Stand him up, and let's go for some size comparisons, shall we? Okay. Straighten yourselves up. Okay. Size comparisons. Let me just pull back my camera. Here's the rest of the Autobots. So Ironhide. So they're shorter than Ironhide. Just leave your gun, Ironhide. Ironhide. Chromia is smaller. It's at the back, and I have height at the back. Yeah. Still my favorite. Sideswipe. Prowl. Still not transforming that guy. Scary, scary. Leader Magnus. And Repro labeled Optimus Prime. So yeah, good looking team. Now just so we can see how they fare from the previous trilogy of figures. If you have an aerial bot, here he is with my favorite aerial bot, Redwind. So taller than Redwind at the head. And here he is with Angry Batman. Oh, Angry Batman, stop it. Here he is with Paul Rudd. Go there, Paul Rudd. No, let's put Paul Rudd here at the middle. Here he is with Daisy Ridley. So stand Daisy, and Angry Mark on a scooter. So here they are with the multiverse figure, Marvel Legends, a Black Series figure, and a Lego minifig. Okay, so starting with six gun here. Let's look at the individual gun modes and I'll show you what they're called. So to split him up to his individual pieces, take that, move the gun, peg that there, same side, same on the other side, peg that there, then you, okay, move that down, move that to the side. This head you turn around and then you cover it with this. Oop, I'll just take that apart then. The head cover with this, another part, then you remove the feet. That's one gun, that's another gun, and then this one, that's another gun, and then two more smaller guns. Okay, so what are they called? This is an anti-gravity cannon, and you get two anti-gravity cannons. I mean, if you didn't see Siege in his combined six gun in this combined mode, you'd think these are normal guns. They look like good enough guns to me, right? This is apparently this is a guided missile launcher. I don't know how that goes. There is a peg there, so you can maybe have a figure hold him there. Doesn't look good as a gun, but anyway. What's next? This is a dual flank boost launcher. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, dual flank boost launcher. These are ion pulse blasters. Okay, and these tiny side swipe shoulder cannons are gyro blasters. Okay, so taking them to. Okay, now looking at Cog, to split him up, take two guns down, off, two arms off, 2 feet off, the back part off. Yeah, so let's look at each of them. These are, oops, upside down, circuit welders. Yep. These are electro scramblers. So you fold this like that. There is a stress mark there. That scares me. And what worries me, there's the same stress mark over there. See, so QC issues. Anyway, these are spectrum disruptors. So you kill enemies with weirdness. Oh. And then this, fold it up like this, and it is the neutron synthesis shield, but it looks like a weird shield simply because, you know, put the hand there, it's too far from the arm. Anyway, and this is a thermal booster, whatever that means. So there's a peg here, thermal booster. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, those are the individual gun pieces. Cable, don't show yourself. Okay. Okay, so to transform six gun, take this. That's it. Take the wings, which are like VTOL engines. Looks good. Plug that there. Plug that there. Hands can be oriented any way you want. Gun can be oriented any way you want. That's fine. Take the smaller guns, and again, can be oriented any way you want. Maybe point it that way to hide the hollowness of that set of guns. That's it. And probably the most confusing part of it, this one. So first you take the feet, sorry, hang on, plug it. So the culo should be pointing that way, and the feet I think should be pointing facing forward this way. And then those slits and those tabs, just tab that to the slit, tab that to the slit. Yep. Now if you point the culo to the other side, I find it very difficult to tab it. I don't know why. Maybe clearances. But yeah, it's easier if the culo is pointing to the top, if you want it positioned this way. And then lastly, peg that into that hole. Yeah. And there is Sixgun in his vehicle mode, which I don't even know what kind of jet it is. Let's see if the instructions say. No, it doesn't say. Yeah, let's say it's just a VTOL, Cybertronian VTOL. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of weaponry there. 4 guns there, 2 guns there pointing forward, 2 guns pointing back, and those are the boosters. Underneath is pretty clean, some hollowness there. The side is pretty clean. Oops. And no, don't mind that, it's solid, it doesn't fall apart or anything. Just didn't peg it all the way. Yeah, not too bad. So now to put this guy in in vehicle mode, take this like that, and then fold it that way. Yeah. Might be better if you just make him facing backwards so that you don't see the face from underneath. Yep. Take the gun, this one, and then position them there. And that's 1/2 of the gun mode, of the vehicle mode. Then to form the other half, you take the feet, straighten them out again. Now you peg the feet again in there. And what you do is you fold this around and see that slit and that peg. You just peg that to the slit. Oops. Peg it all the way. Go. And then you take these guns, put them here. Don't need that. Pointing that way. There's the other half of the vehicle mode. There you go. And then you can just peg them together. Although, I mean, it stays on, but it's a very loose connection. But yeah, that's the other half. Let's look at the vehicle modes. So that's clearly the hands. I'll just take that apart. So this is very again, it's a very Cybertronian, don't care kind of vehicle mode. Can you do? Nicely silver painted, snap-on wheels. Clearly the hands there. The other half is clearly the feet. Right. Nevertheless, it's still snap-on wheels. Still looks good, in my opinion. And the weird face. Focus. Weird camera, don't get confused by the weird face. That's it. Let's plug it again together. Not bad. So for some comparisons, here's the two weaponizers and their vehicle modes, and here they are beside Sideswipe. So okay, not a bad size. I don't think they're meant to be compared together anyway. Okay. And just because I'm too lazy to transform Ultra Magnus and Optimus, but I have these already transformed. Here is, oops, I leave Sideswipe. Here they are with Starscream, Soundwave, Droopy Soundwave's Droopy Gun, and Mr. Massive Leader Class Shockwave. And Angry Mark on Scooter. Okay, so let's do the weaponized modes now. So in the interest of time, I won't show you how to put them together. They're pretty self-explanatory anyway. And also I'll leave Repro labeled Optimus and Siege Magnus here as a reference. Okay, so let's do it. Here is Cog's defensive mode on Sideswipe. Here's his Cog's offensive loadout on Hound, which is very back heavy. Stand, Hound, stand. Okay, just lean on from Magnus there. Here is Sixgun on his defensive loadout, which is very friggin' back heavy. Here it is with Prowl. Don't know how you're gonna make him stand in that loadout, but yeah, that's it. Just to show you how it is. And so heavy, man. Okay, here's Sixgun's offensive loadout on Chromia, which is totally doable because she has the necessary pegs and ports at the back and feet. Except again, very back heavy. Yeah, that's not really giving Sixgun justice. Chromia. Yep. Offensive loadout on Chromia. And here is Sixgun's high precision launcher gauntlet mode on Ironhide. Okay, so final thoughts. They are a couple of very fun little figures. They're not as essential as Ironhide or Prowl or Sideswipe or even Chromia. All in all, they might be the least essential the siege lines, except for the microbots and all that. But yeah, I mean, they're still fun little figures, and siege is built around weaponry and arming your figures. And what best to arm your figures than weaponizers? Of course, if you have Fortress Maximus, you need to get that guy, and if you have Metroplex, you need to get that guy. But yeah, they're not bad little figures. I'd be worried about the stress marks I'm seeing here. Again, let me show you. And they're on both legs, they're on both knees, by the way. So there's one there and another one there. The fact that they're on both knees and the fact that that little joint is very thin plastic makes me feel like this guy's legs will deteriorate sometime soon. This guy I haven't had long enough to see any stress marks or things like that, and I'll let you know in a future review if I do start seeing that. But yeah, I mean, again, fun little figures. If I were to choose whether to get that guy or that guy, I'd probably choose this guy, just because all his modes seem to be, I mean, better integrated and all that. Easier to, the legs are easier to justify as guns, and you can do hovercraft mode, the awesome fist mode. So this is definitely the better of the two. But I mean, if you can get both, yeah. So yeah, so that has been the review of the two weaponizers we've had so far, Siege Cog and Siege Sixgun. If you like the review, please do subscribe and like and post a comment. It really helps me a lot. And yeah, that's it. This has been Grim Trigger, and this has been Cog and Sixgun. Thanks for watching.